You're watching Expressions in Black on KGW. This is a sponsored presentation created by Heart and Hustle Productions.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, let's be. I want people to know that someone that looks like me can achieve these things.
Okay. I want people to know that someone who looks like me can make a comic book, can win a Cannes Lion, have their own newsletter, can play video games, love books, a good daughter, can be a good person, can be a good friend. That's really what I care about.
Can write ads for Nike.
Oh, and can write ads for Nike. Capitalism was always the last thing on my mind. Being black is great, but being a black woman is better. Where I grew up, I was always surrounded by black women. My grandmother had 2 girls, my mother had 2 girls, my aunt has 2 girls. I've always been surrounded by black women who worked and read and were loud and smoked cigarettes and were just unapologetically like themselves. But I also, where I grew up, I was surrounded by sports and music and comic books and anime and all that stuff and all that, can I curse? All that nerd shit, all of that got put into a pot and out came me. I didn't have the language for it yet, but I definitely knew I wanted to work in a field that dictated what was cool. I had a blog about a certain singer who I feel like cannot dress. Name rhymes with fiance. Somebody thought it was funny. It was like, you should be using this voice and this point of view to help write social. And I said, sure. I don't really know what I'm doing, but sure. So I got an internship at this place, fresh from Chicago, and I didn't know what Oregon looked like before I got off the plane. Showed up at Wieden, and they were like, yeah, so you're gonna be doing social strategy for Nike. Cool, great. Oh my gosh, that is excellent. Just put me on basketball, because that's all I care about. I care about basketball, because it's basketball, and I care about tennis, because it's Serena Williams. Like, as long as I'm working on those 2 things, cool. And then I wrote a bunch of tweets and YouTube copy. Then my CD was like, these are all really funny, these are all really great. Yeah, you should be writing these ads. You shouldn't be writing tweets about these ads. Which then goes into me being like, oh, well, then I'm gonna step, you know what I mean? Then I'm gonna kick that door in. The account that I work on thrives on pushing culture forward and is a staple in, black households and is a staple in the culture. And I got there and I was like, oh, it's white people doing this. You know what I mean? And so I realized that very early, well, they need me here. Because it doesn't move without someone of the culture being in the room or else they're all perpetrating. Who likes Sam's Choice? No one. You like Pepsi. You like Coca-Cola. You know what I mean? I'm a fresh can of Coke. That's why I am my full self in these spaces, is because I had to make sure that I was doing justice by my people. If y'all really want what y'all told me y'all wanted, I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you exactly that. I don't wanna be like Hurricane Jordan, but y'all gonna know I was here. I hang my hat on being able to really be in rooms that I never thought that I'd be in, that I dreamt about being in. I will talk about the things that I want to talk about and apply them to the work that I want to do. And if I could allow other black people to feel safe within what they love and what they enjoy, I've done my job. You know? If I were to say something to I'm gonna say my 15-year-old self, everything that you put up on your bedroom wall, cutting out all those XXL magazines, everything that you were passionate about then, you are getting paid to be passionate about now. You are still you with a bit more money. You still make mistakes. You will continue to use your words any way that you can. You will live every fantasy that you've ever wanted to live. And more. That's all I got. Anything else? What else I need? What's up? My name is Jordan, and this is Expressions in Black, a Heart and Hustle production. period.
Give me a 30-second freestyle.
Bye.
Yeah. Jordan's a wrap. Thank you.
This sponsor program on KGW is a community presentation of Hard and Hustle Productions.